Let's try to balance the reaction of sulfuric acid with sodium hydroxide to form sodium sulfate and water. So here we're going to be balancing the reaction of sulfuric acid with sodium hydroxide. So the first thing, as always, is to check the number of each element that we have on each side. So sodiums, we have sulfurs, we have oxygens, and we have hydrogens. So for sodiums, we have 2 and 0. For sulfurs, we have 1 and 0. For oxygens, we have 4 and 1. And for hydrogens, we have 0 and 2. And then on the reactant side, we have for sodiums, we have 1 and 0. For sulfurs, we have 0 and 1. For oxygens, we have 1 and 4. And then for hydrogens, we have 1 and 2. So the totals right now are going to be 2, 1, 5, and 2. And then on the reactant side, we have 1 and 1 and 5 and 3. Okay, so we have the right number of oxygens on both sides, but we don't have the right number of hydrogens or sodiums. So we have 2 sodiums here on the product side, so we're going to need to have 2 sodiums on the reactant side. So we multiply that by 2, and that will give us 2 sodiums. It will also give us an extra oxygen, so we'll have 6 oxygens, and it will also give us another hydrogen. So we will have 4 hydrogens. Okay. So the next thing is, so we now have too many oxygens on the reactant side and too many hydrogens. But we can actually fix this relatively easily by simply multiplying the number of waters by 2, since we are missing one water, or missing 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogens. So multiply by 2, we get 4 and 6. So now we have 2, 1, 6, 4, 2, 1, 6, 4. We have a balanced equation. So our balanced equation is sulfuric acid reacts with 2 sodium hydroxides to give sodium sulfate and 2 waters. And so this is how we would balance this chemical reaction equation.